Right. Close this door. Here we go. So I've been told a long, long time ago. Well, how are we doing? I'm coming. Yeah. I'm coming up. I want the world to know. I got to let it show. Okay, right. I'm going to share this. If anyone's watching yet, how are we doing? No one's watching yet. As per usual. Takes a little while, doesn't it? Talk to myself for a bit. Fine. Not a problem. I will copy the link and I'll share it to Twitter. And I'll let people know that I'm just here having a little chat for an hour. If anyone is about. Paste. Tweet. There we go. And we do have someone here. Felix. Hello, Felix. Good morning. Is it morning? Still just about morning. Morning, Felix. How are you doing? Are you well, buddy? Are you doing all right? I'm just here for a little chat this morning. I got a cup of tea. Got some skips from the stream. In fact, I'm going to eat some of those now. I'm not sure how well tea and skips go together. And I just thought I would... I've had quite a busy morning, basically. Charlie and I went and visited our new apartments. We went and just had a look at that this morning. So, been a busy morning, and I just thought we've got about an hour or so until lunch, so I'm going to pre-eat some skips and just have a little cup of tea and a chat. For anyone who's keen. I'm decent. I got exams next week. Got to revise. Yeah, sorry to hear that. What exams are you doing next week? Where are we at this point in the year? February? Exams next week. Shawnee Boothie. Morning, Sean. I'm glad you enjoyed the singing. Which song was your favourite? Because I think I sang a little medley there. A medley of tunes. So yeah, like I said, this is just casual, really. I might end up sticking the PlayStation on. Could do a couple of wrestling matches with Princess Butterboy. Although now that Princess Butterboy is, of course, WWF champion, I'm not sure where we go with that story. Defend the title, maybe. Have a successful defense of the WWF title. It was dramatic though yesterday, wasn't it? Winning the WWF title, becoming World Wrestling Federation champion. Unbelievable. They're mocks because we missed mocks in January, so they moved them. Oh man, mocks. I remember mock exams. I was never a fan of mock exams, so good luck with those. What subjects are you doing? Or is it just all subjects? Imaginative Fangirl, good morning. Hi, is it morning? I just asked that, didn't I? 6 more minutes of the morning, it counts. So, yeah, good morning. Good morning, how are you doing? Let's dedicate this stream to learning how to pick up something from under the ring. I mean, how embarrassing was that? How embarrassing was that? The generational great Greg Paul, of course. Shawnee, I'm guessing you saw my my Instagram story to bring up Greg Paul. Is that what's going on there? Did you see my my singing of Alfie Indra and Jack Mate's seminal classic, Greg Paul? I was singing it to Charlie and getting her to sing it along. She was like, "Oh, I really want to hear some of Alfie's music," because obviously, when we did the stream on Thursday night, Charlie was like, "Oh, Alfie seems really nice. I want to listen to his music," so I had to go in straight with the bangers there. Yeah, I'm all right, thanks. How are you? I'm very well, imaginative fangirl. Imaginative fangirl. I feel like I should be on first name terms with you by now. You've created sensational pieces of fan art. But no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm eating skips, drinking tea, having a little chat, and then as Felix says, maybe trying to figure out how to pick something up from under the ring in WWF SmackDown. Just bring it. That could happen this morning. So that's what's going on. Yeah. I'm quite enjoying doing like just spontaneous streams and kind of seeing what happens in them. The one yesterday was a lot of fun. Just call me imaginative. Fair enough. Imaginative. I will do that. Or if you're imaginative, can I come up with a name for you? Like Thunder. I don't know how you feel about that. Thunder. What else could we call you? I mean, thunder's the only thing that's sticking in my head now. I've said the word thunder and I literally cannot think of other words except for like lightning. But that's just a play on thunder, isn't it? I'm calling you Thunder from now on. Imaginative fangirl. Maggie, short for imaginative. First of all, Charlie, I thought you were going for a run. So, what the hell? And Maggie, as in imaginative Maggie? I'm not sure. Fair enough. Apparently, you have to stand up close to the ring, in the middle of the ring, and press the R1 button. That's what it said when I looked it up. I think you're probably right. I do seem to think that that's what you have to do, but every time I did that, my character just climbed into the ring. So I think you've got to be very accurate with where the middle of the ring is. And that just seems sort of tedious and frustrating to me. But, you know, that's fine. It's not a problem. Thunder's yet undecided whether or not they want to be called Thunder. I'm not sure how I feel about that. But Thunder, come on now. I'm so jealous of your jump, but every time I see it, John, I want one. And this is from Electro Clothing. They're basically they're based in Liverpool. I think it might be brothers that run it, but one of the people that work at Electro Clothing got in touch with me and said, if we sent you some free t-shirts and free jumpers, would you wear them on stream? And I was completely just like, I didn't think I was big enough to be sent free stuff. So I said, look, I'll do an Instagram story about them. But yeah, they sent me a t-shirt and they sent me this jumper, and the t-shirt was okay, but I really like this jumper. I wear this a lot. So Electro Clothing. So if you want me to be a proper influencer, that's where you can go find them. I think they're now on ASOS as well. You managed it on the test streams. Yeah, getting something on. Yeah, I'm just very impatient. I think this stream is sort of like the test streams in many ways, in that I'm just sort of getting to the point where I now just turn on the camera and start talking. I'm really liking it. And seeing where they go. Like yesterday was a lot of fun. I think I started saying this a minute ago, but yesterday when we were playing WWF SmackDown, just bring it. It felt like it built out of control, and all of a sudden, you know, the story of Butterboy was complete, and I quite enjoyed that. So we'll have to try and complete the story of Butterboy again, I guess. I do want to be able to get things out from under the ring though, because obviously I want to be able to get chairs and tables and ladders out. Cheers, I'll check them out. By the way, I'll send you some butter if you have a spoonful every stream. Do you know what? Ants, I am all about that. Send me butter. I won't eat it. I want free things though. I'm going to be that YouTuber. Just send me free things. Malachi in the chat saying that Butterboy was a nightmare. Butterboy, you missed it, Malachi. Butterboy is now WWF champion. We did a little cheeky, spontaneous stream last night on this channel, and now WWF champion. So, yes, Thunder. I just thought about that for way too long. No, that's it. You know. It's important to make sure that your nicknames are spot on, Thunder. So it's okay that it took you a while to decide on Thunder. And I'm quite a fan of nicknames. You know, Malexi's TV is known as Malachi. in real life, known as, his real name is Malachi, but I call him Brian. I'm all about the nicknames. Invest in SmackDown versus Raw 2007 like a real gamer. I've got to. Here's the truth. Here's the hard truth. Here's the hard facts. I do have. What do I have? I've got 2006 and I've got 2008. I've literally got the ones either side of what you've said. You should work your way through all of the WWE/WWF games. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I've asked my friend Simon, who basically he runs sort of like an eBay store where they sell retro games. I've said to him, "Can you send me? I want Tony Hawk's 3, Tony Hawk's 4." And then all of the original WWE, WWF games, and he has agreed to do so. So I can't remember what they are. They're like, is it Shut Your Mouth? Is that one of them? There's Know Your Role. There's Here Comes the Pain. And then it goes to WWE. Then it goes to SmackDown versus Raw, and then it goes, and then we've got SmackDown versus Raws in years. So I think I need to like play through all of them, get Butterboy out, and bust through all of those. That's what I'm going to do. By the way, yeah, you're right, Felix. 300 subscribers on this channel. That's huge. Because this is the channel where I'm going to be putting out the podcasts. I don't know. Is anyone here a Patreon? Has anyone here seen the second podcast? I'd be curious to see what people think of that. But I don't know if anyone here is a Patreon, which is fair enough, by the way. But the second podcast with Charlie was quite good. They were both with Charlie. The second one was meant to be with Cookie, but I explained why in the podcast it wasn't with Cookie. 2006 is fair. We can compromise there. I'm going to hold back, Malachi. I've got some games behind me which I think could be quite funny to try and play through. So I'm going to hold back on the WWE ones until I get the next one in the WWF series. Evolution of Butterboy. But I think Butterboy or a variant of Butterboy probably does need to exist in each stream. I've not gotten around to watching it, but I look forward to it. Gemma, that's not a problem at all. Basically what happened, I'll briefly fill you in here, but on Sunday morning I went to film an intro for the podcast that I'd filmed with Cookie. And then I realised that during the stream I'd actually deleted the podcast with Cookie. It like an absolute it was an absolute nightmare. So on Sunday Charlie and I recorded the second episode of the podcast, but it was quite good because it meant that we got to do a little bit of reflection on the mega stream. So it's a bit more pertinent, a bit more timely than the Cookie one would have been. But it was it was devastating. So Jem, when you get to it, it'll be there. Next wrestle needs to be I like Lady Cinnamon. Or Dairyman. I quite like both of those. Yeah, I think that could be quite good. Thunder going, I'm adding it to the About Me section on YouTube bio. No, I haven't seen the podcast yet because I'm not Patreon. That's no problem. It'll be available on the channel in a week's time, next Wednesday. So it'll be available on Wednesday, and you'll get to see it. But yeah, this channel is where all of the podcasts will become available. Tabby Bricks, hello, the lovely boy John. Hello, Tabby Bricks. Lovely to see you. In joining us here on the second channel for a little. This is just a very sort of, it's going to be about an hour long stream. I just wanted to sort of chat, have a cup of tea, just wanted to turn the camera on, see how everyone was feeling. I'm quite enjoying streaming, but I don't want to. I'm also sort of aware that a lot of people that have subscribed to the main channel didn't subscribe for streams, even though I did a mega stream on there. So that's why a lot of this is happening. Looks like you'd really Raunered that one. I mean, it was the quintessential Rauner. So basically what happened is on the stream, I noticed that the folder was open where all of my studio, where my OBS saves all of its saved recording files. And I was thinking, oh, I don't need all of those. So I just deleted them all. And I didn't check that I had backed up the podcast. It just, honestly, as soon as I woke up on Sunday morning and went to find the podcast, I instantly realised what I'd done. And I searched everywhere for the podcast, but I knew I'd deleted it. So yeah, you love the mug. Thank you. Have it. Do you know this was a birthday gift, and I don't know if you've noticed, but Someone thought it'd be quite a Boy John appropriate mug, so I'm glad that you're enjoying it, Tabby Bricks. Queen Chili Man, is that what we're thinking for Queen Chili Man? Is that another suggested name for a wrestler? We need to find out the order of these wrestling games as well, don't we? Because I'd be quite curious to know. So let's have a quick little look on here. WWE Wrestling Games PS2. Let's see if we can figure out what we're looking for and in what order, because I need to know what I'm sending Simon to bring. So we got Just Bring It. I think this is the next one. Shut Your Mouth, and then Here Comes the Pain. So that's the order that we're gonna have to play them in, and then does it go to SmackDown? So right, the order, they've put them in weird orders down here. So we've just done WWE SmackDown, Just Bring It. Then it's gonna be Shut Your Mouth, Here Comes the Pain, and then SmackDown versus Raw, and then we just do SmackDown versus Raw throughout the years, all the way up to 2007. And then I think at that point, do we swap to the PS3? I can't be sure, but I think we should probably play through all of them. So that's where we're going with all that, and then we'll get it going. Tabby, what's my personal biggest achievement on YouTube so far? You know, I genuinely don't want to keep going on about it because I think it's going to get boring. But I think the stream last week, I think it was sort of the pinnacle of everything I've achieved so far. Was that? We got to. We did this huge charity stream and raised so much money for charity, and I think that has to be the biggest achievement. It's certainly the one I'm proudest of. I was very proud of what all the subscribers and all the viewers and everyone who got involved. I'm very proud of what they all sort of put into it and got out of it. So that's probably maybe my proudest achievement, and similarly maybe my biggest achievement. How's the 32-hour stream video coming along, or are you working on it today? Yeah, it's coming along good. I had a bit of a breakthrough this morning. Before me and Charlie went to go and visit our new apartment, I did some scripting for it, so I'm going to work on it this afternoon. So the reason I'm doing this stream now is because I've got an hour, then we'll have lunch, then I'm going to crack right back on with it. It should hopefully be out tomorrow or Friday. It's quite hard to scrub through. I've only got 24 hours of the 32 hours footage, but it's still quite hard to scrub through 24 hours worth of footage to make sure you're getting all the best bits and the best sort of representations of time. It's a shame some of the things that are missed from the 24 hours that we've got. Unfortunately, I don't have the end of the stream, and I think that last hour, and especially the last half hour, last 20 minutes, last 10 minutes, just got so out of control that, you know, the atmosphere in the stream was just incredible, and unfortunately I don't have that. I don't have the bit where Charlie played the trombone. That was a personal highlight for me. Charlie never gets the trombone out, so that was a shame. And I don't have the moment where we hit the 3200. So there are a few things missing from the 24 hours that we've got of the 32-hour stream. So it's a shame, but I do have me eating the chilies, I do have me eating the onion, I have me eating the butter, I have me eating the cinnamon, I have me licking the Nintendo Switch cartridge. I've got, you know, the bits where Will came on. I've got the bits where we took the piss out of Dan Trelfer on stream. You know, I've got all the important bits. So yeah. Thunder coming in and saying, yeah, I know, I'm regretting not screen recording it. You know, I just assumed that because it was going to be live on YouTube that they would just keep the full stream. So, and what happened is, basically, I was just going to download the footage off of YouTube, because I just thought, well, why would I use OBS to record it and put my laptop under extra strain when I can just download the video as people see it off YouTube? The problem is that the first half, so the stream was in two parts because it crashed in the middle. So there was a 17-hour part and there was a 15-hour part. But YouTube only saves the first 12 hours of a live stream and then doesn't make the rest of it available. So if you click on the videos, They're only 12 hours long, even though the first one should be 17 hours and the second one should be 15 hours. So there's 5 hours missing from the first half and 3 hours missing from the second half. So there's 8 hours of stream missing that we're not unfortunately going to get to see, which is definitely disappointing. But you know, if you could interview / talk to any celebrity or YouTuber that you don't know, who would you pick? I've said this a couple of times, but I'm going to stick to my guns here, and I'm going to say Louis Theroux. Someone asked me who my ideal welly-wanging guest would be, and I said Louis Theroux. And then I thought, you know what, I'll just make him my ideal podcast guest and my ideal whatever. I just love his documentaries. I love him a lot. In fact, if I'm being completely candid with you, in a few years' time, when this channel is hopefully a bit bigger, I would like to take some time away to go and record like a 12-part documentary series, and then just drop them as like and drop them, you know, episodically on the channel once a week or something like that. That's what I would like to do somewhere down the line. So Louis Theroux would be my answer to that. Louis is the king of documentaries, exactly. I wrote an essay at university which was about the use of comedy in documentary. So I really got into it. It was about whether or not it was, if it had deep satirical intent, whether or not it was postmodern playfulness with artistic form. How wanky does that sound? But yeah. I wrote a lot about Louis Theroux in that because he's key to that. Malachi, I'm going to get out of here, pal. Be good and see you soon. Not a problem, mate. Have a good one, Brian, and thank you for dropping by. Like I say, this is just a little short catch-up chat stream where I think we might turn on the PlayStation in a minute. A Boy John documentary would be amazing. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Although by then I'll probably just go by John Rochford because I don't know, documentaries by like a pseudonym kind of don't quite work, do they? So maybe by that point I'll have evolved into my full channel name. But I'm keeping the Boy John for a while. The Boy John's not going anywhere. I think it just works too well. Plus I got the theme tune now. I can't get rid of it. But yeah, that's what I would like to do. A little documentary series. Maybe where I explore sort of weird subcultures and that sort of thing. Afternoon, John Boy, I'm going to guess there. What did you study at uni? Good question. So I studied... The reason I always think this is a good question is because it would be interesting for you guys to hear this, because I didn't make the most of my uni experience. And that's 100% the truth. So I studied film and television production, which was why I then obviously wrote about comedy and documentary. The problem is that when I was there, we were making short films and documentaries, and I spent all of my time like avoiding technical roles. So I was never a camera person, I was never an editor, I was never a sound person, and I didn't learn any of those skills. And then years later, I decide I want to do YouTube, and I have to teach myself all these skills that I should have learned at uni. So it's interesting that you say that, because I should have, yeah, I should have basically worked a little bit harder on those skills whilst I had the opportunity to do them. But having said that, I mean, I managed to learn all of my editing from YouTube, so it's not that bad. Thunder saying that would be an incredible documentary. Thank you very much, Thunder. Fergus, hello. Good morning, Fergus. Actually, we're in the afternoon now. Afternoon, Fergus. Thanks for swinging by. This is just a bit of a chat. I know I normally do this on the main channel on Thursday night, but I may have caught the streaming bug, and I don't feel like I can always do it across on the main channel, because I don't want to, you know, go, oh, all he ever does is stream and then click unsubscribe. But at the same time, I've caught the bug. I think I'm going to do it semi-frequently on this channel. So yeah, and we're just having a cup of tea and a chat. And I've also brought out some new PS2 games. I want to like show them to you. Just did an interview. Glad to be here. As in, you were interviewing someone, or you were being interviewed? And if so, what for? That's exciting. Do you and Charlie normally go running together? No. Charlie's gone for a run now, actually. But no, we don't normally go running together. Because we run at different paces, and we already do enough together. DJ Uchu in the chat. What's up? Do you have the streaming bug? Don't burn yourself out though. Yeah, I don't know. Like, oh, Charlie's here. I thought she was on her run, procrastinating the run. I was doing the interview for the Checkered Flag website. That's very exciting. Saw some lovely singing in the in the car this morning, John. Yeah, so Charlie and I were off to see our new apartment. Basically, the lady that is going to now become our landlady was wanting to know what bits of furniture we wanted to keep or not. So we went and had a little look at that. It's very exciting. It's very exciting to finally be back in our own place. It's taken so long for us to get into our own place because of this global pandemic. We were supposed to be on our own place in April last year. That's how long it's taken. So we're so excited. Charlie with the random cue. Can I come and get the Hoover out? Charlie, come in and come get the Hoover. You have to come and say hello if you come get the Hoover, though. But yeah, that's why we were singing. And also, Charlie wanted to hear the music of Alfie Indra. She was not familiar with Alfie's music. So what better way to go than sing Greg Paul? Have you watched the Harry Potter films? And if so, what are your opinions on them? I love the Harry Potter films. Oh, hello. Here comes Charlie. You want to come and say hello to the stream?
Hello, I never know where to look. I always look over there, but it's actually there.
Yeah, it's just down here. Why don't you get the Hoover out, and then by the time you've got the Hoover out, they'll have said hello, Charlie, because there's usually a bit of a delay.
Well, Fergus is asking the usual question, the meaning of life. The meaning of life today is to Hoover and go for a run.
I'm sticking with my previous answer, Fergus, and I'm sticking with cheese.
Oh, cheese is, cheese.
Tomorrow it will be beer. When I do the evening stream tomorrow, it will be beer, but right now it's cheese. Thunder's saying hi, Charlie.
I know, hi, hello,
DJ Cho, hello. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to go get the Hoover, so.
Yeah.
Hello and goodbye.
Pop back in as soon as you got the Hoover out the cupboard, though.
Yeah.
These the streamer's always very happy to see Charlie. They're more excited to see you than they ever are me. Oh, was it Doritos yesterday? Sorry, Fergus. Well, it's cheese today then. Yesterday, I can understand why it was Doritos. Doritos are king. The meaning of life is butter. Hang on. Going back to the classic.
Amazing.
Look at that. I'm going to keep that up.
We love a glitch.
We love a glitch, don't we? We love a glitch on this channel, and it's always when you come in the room.
I know. I think it's me.
It's always when you come in.
That's a really good one.
It's not quite as good as the original.
You could do a stream just like full of glitches.
Shall I just stick onto this side
and
just keep going, and everyone who comes in can see the glitch. I'm going to have to fix it.
Goodbye, everyone.
I need to get a new webcam because this happens far too often.
Yeah.
If anyone has any suggestions for webcams, sorry guys, I'm going to unplug the camera, obviously. If anyone has any suggestions for webcams, I would be delighted to hear them. Make a video of all the Boy John glitches. I don't think that they used to do it like this. This was, this is very different to how they used to be. Right. You can still hear me, can't you? So I don't have the backup camera ready today because this was meant to be a quick stream. I think I need suggestions for new webcams because this is clearly a problem that keeps happening. Good that you can still hear. That's good. Let's show the preview. Right, we should be back up and running in now. There we go. I need suggestions on webcams because I can't keep doing that. It keeps happening, and it's a bloody nightmare. But then again, people enjoy the glitches. I still think the first one was funnier because Charlie unfortunately had her eyes sort of half closed, and it was like. But that glitch was up there. Do you know what? All of you who laughed at that, just take a good hard look at the bottom of the mug. Imagine what I'm saying. Would you rather marry Robbie, Alfie, Stevie, or Jack? Who would I rather marry? I don't know enough what a lot of these guys are like at home, but I'm going to go for Robbie. I'm going to rather marry Robbie because from what I can see, he can cook, he can bake, he can brew beer, he plays games, he's a good laugh, he's good with the kids, we know that for a fact, I think that's a fairly easy one. I think I'll go for Robbie there. More resourceful. Exactly what I'm thinking, Fergus. Just all round got it together. So I went into the loft this morning. My day has been very exciting. Not only did I go see an apartment, but I went into the loft. But I went into the loft this morning because that's where a lot of my PS2 games are. And when I collected all my PS2 games up together from my parents' house, I also stole all of my sister's old PS2 games because I thought that they could be funny for future videos. And I couldn't remember which ones from hers were up there. So I went to the loft this morning and I went and got some games which I like. And I went and got some games which were my sister's. So I want to share them with you this morning because I was quite excited about them. And I want to know what people want to see on the stream. Look, everyone's saying Robbie, more resourceful. Robbie because he seems the smartest, to be honest. Except for the defecate on the floor. That was... I would not blame Robbie for his child defecating on the floor. If anything, Robbie showed himself there to be a true legend because he then went and cleaned up the defecation. Robbie is more reliable. See, everyone here agrees that we should be marrying Robbie. Anyway, the games. So the games that I used to play, the games that are mine, are as follows. Because I would like to get these on stream at some point. But, and then we're going to get into my sister's games where I think there's more fun to be had, to be completely honest with you. The first one is, it's not a surprise. It's not very glamorous. It's Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I think most people would say that this was the best Grand Theft Auto game of their childhood, certainly. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Any love for this game in there? Is there anyone out there who's played this one? Anyone familiar with the old Grand Theft Auto games? I'm trying to make it so that the light doesn't shine on it. There we go. That seems to be the best view of it. What a banger. Yeah, I think so. I think, Ed... Yeah, San Andreas, standard PS2. It's just the standard. And I'm kind of surprised I didn't get it out for the stream, but I didn't want it to be, like, serious. I think when people play some of those games, they're serious, whereas I thought WWF games would be far more casual and I could drop in and out. San Andreas brings back memories. It was a great game, wasn't it? It was a great game. And I've still got, it's still got all of its bits in the pack. There's something here. A Rockstar registration card. Yeah, there's a thing in there, to show that it's an original. Next game. This game was crap. But I used to really like the Matrix films. It's Enter the Matrix. Did anyone ever play this? I thought it'd be so fun flying around as Neo. But it wasn't actually that fun. It was a bit rubbish. But does anyone remember Enter the Matrix? I've also got the Path of Neo, but I left that because I figured we'd do it in order. I've not opened these boxes in ages either. Look at these old things that used to come in games. What have we got here? Info games. Just like random adverts for other games. No one played that. Alright, so maybe that one's not that much of a banger. This is good. You guys are my sounding board for what I could and won't play. The next one is potentially my favourite James Bond game. And that's even though GoldenEye is a thing. But I had a lot of fun with this as a kid. And that is 007 Nightfire. Any love for Nightfire out there? I think this is brilliant, this game. I think this is genuinely sort of the peak of James Bond games here. Was this. Any love for Nightfire out there? I'm enjoying going into the things as well. Once again, just adverts for other games. Dijuchu, yes, Nightfire is amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, good game. People actually... It was so good, wasn't it? It was like there was like early versions of drones in this as well. You could fly a little helicopter and a little like buggy car around to go around and kill people. What a game! I'm glad that people are appreciating Nightfire there. This one I don't think was mine. Now, I wonder if my sister had this, because my sister was a bit of a tomboy as a kid. Rugby. Oh wait, I just thought it would probably be really hard to play and therefore it could be quite funny. What are we saying? I played it a couple of times, not that fussed on it, mainly just not a fan of James Bond games. Might just be me. Fair, like I say, Fergus, you're the sounding board this morning. So that's fine. Right, we've now got to the part where we're going to get into my sister's games here. And there's going to be potentially some games I've never played before, and some games I didn't even know were games. The first one, not a rugby fan, that's fine, Ant. I just thought it would be quite funny because I'd probably be really bad at it, and that is part of the suggestion. Lendon saying wants to see the rugby game. I mean, it could be fun. There could be something in that. Could be something in that. Never played a rugby game. Could be. That's my thought. I've never played. I don't think I've ever played this. So this must have been my sister as well. But here we go. This is where it gets interesting. These are the games that my youngest sister owned, and that I've never played before. But I could be interesting for the stream because I think they could be fun. First of all, Incredibles. Anyone here played Incredibles games before? I think this one could be good. Lendon saying played a fair few rugby games. Think they're pretty fun. I'd like to see you have a go though, John. I think it'd be funny. Maybe we could do a quick one before the end of the stream today, because, like I say, this was only meant to be sort of a little hour and a half chat. Yeah, exactly. I didn't even know that was a game. The Incredibles. You get to play as all of the characters by the looks of it. Super speed, super force, super stretch, super strength. You know, I think that could be good fun. Some of the original, some of the old school games made out of films and stuff are quite good, which leads quite nicely onto the second one. This one, I literally have no idea what it would be like. This one sort of looks like a platformer. The next one, I haven't even looked at the back of. I've just looked at the cover. I can't believe this is actually a game. Scooby-Doo Mystery Mayhem. Did anybody know that this was a thing? Surely not. Scooby-Doo Mystery Mayhem. The disc is loose. Hopefully that doesn't mean it's scratched. I don't know if you can see some of the pictures on the back there, but it looks like you can play with Scooby-Doo dressed up, Scooby-Doo doing whatever. Help Raggy. Help Raggy. Yeah. Lendon, you've clearly just joined because you must have missed it. You must have missed it. We also held up this earlier. My favourite film to end into the game was The Matrix. So that's interesting. We do have Path of Neo upstairs as well. Anto, hello there. Have you recovered from the big stream yet? Just want to say well done. That was an amazing thing. You did that. Anto, thank you so much. I don't know if I think I have recovered. I think I've recovered. I'll do a bit more of a thorough debrief in the 32-hour stream video and my stream over on the main channel tomorrow night, the bigger stream. But yeah, I feel covered, and thank you for saying it was an amazing thing you did. I think it was an amazing thing we did. I don't want to be too whatever about it, because I got very emotional a couple of times during the stream. But it's an amazing thing we did. But thank you very much for that. I used to have the Scooby-Doo game on my. You used to have this one. Is it a good game? Ed, I'd be fascinated to play a Scooby-Doo game. Switch between Scooby and Shaggy with the touch of a button. Look at that. Capture ghosts with the Tomb of Doom. Okay. Zoinks, get out of here, Scoob. Solve puzzles, search for clues, and explore 5 huge new environments. 5! Hide from monsters using disguises. I think this could be funny. I don't know how good it will be, but I think it could be funny. I don't know. THQ, they used to make good games, so they should. I mean, it shouldn't be awful. I'm glad that Enter the Matrix was the one there as well, Lendon. What a classic. And it wasn't that one. Was it good though, the Scooby-Doo game? Now, the next game I didn't know was a game. Some of you might know it. I'm not familiar with it. I'd like to play Shaggy with the touch of a button. Exactly, Anne. The next one is SpongeBob SquarePants Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. Also THQ. Says here, battle the Flying Dutchman's ghostly pirates, swoop into action as Mermaid Man, launch into sea-soaking adventures, save Bikini Bottom from the Flying Dutchman. So, yeah. No mention of whether or not there's 5 levels in here or not. 5 levels. This game might last the whole year. To be honest with you, Lendon, I don't know if you've noticed, I'm not good at games, so there's a very good chance. But yeah, SpongeBob is the next one. What are these games? I haven't heard of any of them. I didn't know that they existed. I think my sister must have got them because my sister was a tomboy, so she but she's about 8 years younger than me, so she had completely different taste in games. So I used to make her play all of my PlayStation games, and then she got her own PlayStation, and then these were some of the games that she bought. So yeah, your sister's got some absolute bangers on the PS2. My mate definitely had that back in the day. That's it. So SpongeBob SquarePants is being is being brought up. These might be the best collection of games I've ever heard of. I think there's a lot of fun to be had. Only here on the John.mp4 channel, where I can do whatever the fuck I want. I mean, I can do whatever I want on either channel, but I'm glad. Yes. These might be the best. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying the selection. We've got one more. I have got no idea. This might be terrible, this last one. It's not quite as exciting as the other ones. But also, it sounds like a proper budget game just from the title. It is called Quest for Sleeping Beauty. Defy dark dungeons and ghoulish ghosts to rescue Sleeping Beauty in the gripping take on a classic tale. Simple and enchanting content for all ages. Fast-paced chase and action-packed adventure through the gardens, dungeons and towers of a fairy tale castle. Play as a dashing prince or princess to free your friend from an enchanted sleep. Play alone or with friends to evade the fortress's villainous guardians. Oh my god. I mean, surely this isn't a real game. Surely. You weren't expecting that, because I wasn't expecting that, because no one thought that this was a game. That game looks like it was made so a video game YouTubers could destroy it in a retro. I think, isn't it? I've never seen anyone talk about this. I've never seen anyone talk about this. I feel like we might be cracking onto our own thing here. It's got quite a big manual as well. Actually, no, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. And also, the games... This is from Liquid Games, apparently. And the other games that they've said they do are Crazy Golf, Junior board games, and Family board games. So they're not known for their big game design there. Not going to be a big one. But, you know, there's in-games instructions and tips and collectibles and that sort of thing. I mean, it's printed in black and white. That's how budget it is. But, you know... I think that could be fun. I'm not gonna start one now because I'm gonna have lunch in about half an hour's time. But I mean, I suppose we could maybe try a rugby game. There seemed to be a bit of love in the rugby game. Or the two choices now really are, because like I say, it's just sort of a tea and a chat. But if we want to play a bit of games, the two choices are. Either Princess Butterboy can try and defend their WWF Championship, because obviously we beat Stone Cold Steve Austin last night at WrestleMania 17, which was absolutely amazing. The scenes, the unbelievable scenes. Or we could have a go at the rugby game. Yeah, quick game of rugby. Not imaginative fangirl. Thunder. Hi, I'm back. I just recorded a video of my YouTube channel. That was quick. They banged out that video quick. Well done, Thunder. I wish I worked as quick as you. Maybe we'd have the 32-hour stream review by now if we did. So, right. 2 votes for rugby. Is that it? Are we thinking rugby? Anyone voting for Butterboy? Or is Butterboy old news? It's fine if Butterboy is old news. Make Butterboy in the rugby game. Do you think you can do that? Do you reckon you can make your own gamers? That could be interesting. Maybe we're playing Rugby 08 and trying to make Butterboy. It does have all of the 6 nations in there. Look at that. Making a point of the fact that they got the 6 nations in there. Right, rugby it is. I'm not even going to wait anymore. Fair enough. Fair enough, gang. I need to get the box for WWF SmackDown. Because obviously that's what's still in the machine. Right. The people have spoken. And to be honest with you, I kind of agree with you. I think the rugby game could be fascinating because I've never played a rugby game before. I used to play rugby, but I have no idea how easy it is to play a rugby game. So it's gonna be something, that's for sure. Rugby 08. Let's actually make sure it's in there. Oh, it is. That's always a good sign. EA Sports. They've tried to make it look like the old FIFA game, so will it play like an old FIFA game? Probably not. I think this is going to be awful, by the way. I really think this is going to be awful. But you lot voted for it. You lot voted for it. Okay. I used to play TIFF. Do you remember This Is Football? So when you say, did you used to play ISS and then PES? No, I used to. My first ever football game was Actual Soccer, and that was on the PlayStation. But I used to be a big fan of This Is Football. Big fan of TIFF. TIFF. Oh, the viewers are dropping off. People don't want to watch the rugby game. Well, that's tough, isn't it? Because that's what I'm doing. Make FIFA Street, but for rugby. Right, I'm going to cut to this screen here, because even though the PlayStation's not on yet, I know you lot love listening to the PlayStation startup sound. So, with that in mind, there it is. There it is. The rugby's spoken. I remember This Is Football. One of them had a Kieran Dyer on it. I remember the one with Rio Ferdinand on it. What about Championship Manager on the PC? Never played that. Never played Championship Manager. Maybe needed to expand my horizons there. Checking for a memory card. I'm not going to save this game. Not heard that in a while. EA Sports. I'm really going to embarrass myself here. Look at this. You can play as Canada. You can play as... Yeah, there's some good teams there. True fact, I've had my picture taken with the Webb Ellis Cup. What a... I mean, it's not really rugby music, that, isn't it? They even stole the EA Sports is in the game from the FIFA games. Players England. I still play Football Manager to this day. True fact, even though I've been on 2 of Robbie Knox's Football Manager streams, never played it. Players Romania, Players England. Let's have a little look at what's being offered. Push the start button. We'll see. We're just going to go into an exhibition, aren't we? Skip tutorial. We don't need a tutorial, do we? Or should we play a tutorial? It's got that classic sort of FIFA menu vibe, doesn't it? I think maybe we should play tutorial. Yeah, I think you might be right. Select which controller you would like to use. What do you mean select? I want to use that one. There's only one controller in there. Okay. In EA Sports Rugby 08, expect the defence to be more tenacious. Your opponents will attempt to drive you back and wheel the scrum in order to gain possession of the ball. There we go. Tutorials is for me. You've said it too late now.
I'm Grant Fox. I'm about to walk you through the basics you'll need to know about the game before you launch into a full match.
I've got to admit, I love a Kiwi accent. I watched Thor Ragnarok the other day, and Korg is easily the best character. Yeah, this whole thing's like a circle, but not a real circle, like a freaky circle.
As it will highlight the buttons you'll need to use in each exercise. Once you have completed an exercise, you will proceed to the next one until you have finished the tutorial. If you can't manage to complete an exercise the first time, then that's okay, as you'll have an unlimited amount of chances to try it again and get it right. Once the tutorial is
I've not listened to a word he said.
the basic control
I've been just like looking at the chat, looking at the game,
straight into a match
thinking about
to one
playing.
of the game modes.
Right.
Things first. Let's get you moving.
Move a player is with the left stick, sprint with the right stick, score try with X.
The action. That's the way. Keep gunning it towards the goal line.
Under the posts.
That's it.
Oh, and he does did a little Aston splash.
5 points and gives your team a chance to add an extra.
Kiwi accent is just high-pitched Aussie, to be honest. Nah, it's so much better. It's so much better.
Each team has the majority share of possession and territory. So when your team doesn't have the ball, it's important you stop the opposition from advancing. An opposition player has the ball.
L2 to change.
Tackle a player who has the ball by running directly into him.
All you got to do is run into them. I'm pushing L2 and no one's changing.
You better try that one again. Make sure you run straight at him to a
Wow, you're a natural. Thank you.
tackle a player who has the ball by running directly into him.
I'm pushing L2. Oh. This is rubbish.
That one again. Make sure tackle a player who has the ball by running directly into him.
This is rubbish.
You better try that one again.
I-
Make sure. Next, we'll go through the basics of defense. Tackle a player who has the ball.
Right,
by
I get it. Here we go. He's too fast. He's too fast. And when I push L2 again, the character doesn't change.
Make sure
Oh, come off it now.
player who has the ball by running directly into him.
This is rubbish.
You better try that one again. Make sure you run straight at him. Use the R2 button to sprint a few times.
I'm a natural, am I, London? I'm a natural, am I? F. Yeah. This is, Oh, right. Okay.
Tackle a player who has the ball by running directly into him.
I'm pushing L2 to change player, but it's not letting me do that as part of this tutorial. Shut up.
Next, we'll go through the basics of defense. Tackle a player who has the ball.
The player doesn't get off the mark quick enough. The player doesn't get off the mark quick enough? This is nonsense.
Who has the ball by running directly into him.
Oh, do you know what? Wow, John, you're a natural at this. I'm glad that...
Player who has the ball by running.
Oh, how? How?
That one again. Make sure you run. Next, we'll go through the tackle a player who has the.
This he just runs round me every time. This is very frustrating. I don't think I want to do the tutorial anymore.
Tackle a player who has the ball by running directly.
I run right into him then, surely. This is why I don't watch rugby. I don't have a bloody clue what's going on. I'm supposed to be trying to tackle him, but...
Player who has the ball by running directly into him.
Right. This is what we call BN. You know how there's GN and BN? We are in absolute BN right now.
Use the R2 button to sprint if you need to.
Oh, I forgot about the bloody sprint button. Lads.
Next, we'll go through the tackle a player who has.
It's not made a great deal of difference, but I think I was much closer then.
Tackle a player who has the ball by running directly into him. Great tackle.
Great tackle. Well done, you've mastered the basic tackle.
Okay, now this time around, we have an opposition player who has broken through the gap, and it's up to you to stop him with the last line of defence, your fullback. Instead of using a regular tackle and just running into the player, you must make.
We're going to dive. Oh! That didn't work.
For this part of the exercise, you must.
Right, if you dive at the wrong time, great tackle, exactly.
Solid tackle.
Oh, spear more like. Well done, you've mastered the dive tackle. At least I mastered that quicker than the basic tackle.
Stand that kind of punishment.
This might have been a 32. This, I wanted to play one quick game and then have lunch, and this is what's going on.
Now we'll move on to the fine art of passing the ball.
Oh, for God's sake, why did we do this?
As it's an effect- That's it. Now keep passing the ball to the right until the
to pass it back. Oh, it didn't let me.
You're getting the hang of it. Now let's bring the ball back the other way.
Wow, old school FIFA. Yeah, exactly. Never felt more relieved seeing you do that. What, tackle, Mr. Bindo? I mean, it was... We're going to learn passing left now. I think passing's a bit easier. Here we go. Nice quick hands. Nice quick hands through the hands. There we go.
You might have done this before. Now let's try some
See?
longer passes.
Try some longer passes.
Perform a long pass to the right by holding the R1 button for a second.
Oh,
Try a long pass to the
there we go.
by
Easy.
holding the L1 button for a second and then releasing it.
It's all DJ's fault, is it? Right, we're going to do long passes to the left. I think we get into...
Excellent work. Now that you've learned how to pass the ball in general play, you now have the means to become a prolific try scorer.
Did you hear that? We now have the means to become a prolific try scorer.
I'll now take you through what you need to do when your player is tackled to the ground. When you have been tackled,
We're binding to the ruck.
yeah, good stuff. The more players that bind to the ruck, the more chance your team has of coming away with the ball. Yep, nice one. You've just learnt the basics of how to win the ball and play the ball from the...
Right, we're
To punt the ball, you press and hold the X button in order to power up the kick.
We're not going up and under for that one. We're just punting it over.
Try that one again.
What do you mean, try that one again?
In order to pass the exercise. Keep practicing.
Pass, punt, direct punt. What did I do wrong there then?
Pass the ball to the fly half using the R1 button as he is standing in the back line to the right of your scrum half. Nice kick.
Nice kick. Yeah, I thought so. Well done. You've mastered the art of punting.
Now, I'm going to
Oh, come on.
how a scrum is played.
This you don't get this with FIFA, do you?
A minor infringement. Okay, that's a good start.
Right. Press square to hook the ball. I used to be a hooker. This is my job here.
Well done. That was a good hook at the ball.
It was a good hook. Is someone diving down the inside of a inside a racing incident? I don't know. We're pushing. We're pushing. We're pushing.
At the back of the pack, press the R1 button to pick it up, and your scrum half will... And that's what I would call a well-executed scrum. Nice one. Let's take a look at
Oh,
how the
come
scrum
on.
is played.
I'm never going to remember all this in the game.
Out of bounds over the touchline. Your team is given. Pressing the X button performs a short throw to the front of the... Well taken line out. You tie the...
Right, we're just going to bash through these.
Goal kicking is an extremely...
Oh, this is the bit I'm good at.
It's
I mean, it's as simple as just pointing it down.
Press the X button again before... Finally, when the...
I don't know if I mean, I launched that.
Great example of how to strike the ball at goal and put the ball...
Well done. You've mastered the art of goal kicking. And we've...
Concludes the tutorial.
There we go. We're ready for a game. One game, then lunch, guys. Thank you for bearing with that, because that was tedious. But knowing that I can do dive tackles is quite reassuring. Big boot. I'm not going to continue without saving. Let's be honest with you. We're not we're not going to play this too often, are we? Right, who am I going to play as? I mean, it's asking me to go for the... Right, Wales are... Let's see what we got. We got Argentina, Australia, Canada, England, Fiji, Georgia, Ireland, Italy, Japan. Oh, this is a while ago. Japan don't have a very good rating. They'd have a better rating now, I think. Namibia, New Zealand have got the highest rating so far. Portugal, Romania, Russia don't have a very good rating. Samoa, they're all right. Scotland are all right. South Africa, they've got a good rating, yo. Spain, didn't know, not familiar with the Spanish team. Tonga, USA, USA. Uruguay, Wales, Argentina. Right, we've gone through all of them. So, what are we thinking? England, Romania, England versus Ireland. Is that what we're saying? There's a Romania vote in there. I am English, but I'm also half Irish. I don't know if I want to play against Ireland. Put Romania in the Six Nations. Surely Georgia are closer. Drop Italy until they can compete to be in there. Namibia versus Romania. I mean, that might be interesting. At least then no one will be great and I can't be embarrassed by not knowing any of the players. One of my Jacques Berger, one of my favourite players ever, is Namibian. Namibia versus Romania. Oh, hang on. No, back. I messed up there. How do I... Hang on. So we're playing as Namibia. Namibia are better than Romania. Where do we want to play? In Pretoria? Hey, do we want to play in Auckland? I can't do accents for everyone. Right, we'll play in Georgia. We'll be Namibia versus Romania in Georgia. Wind is medium. Length half is 5 minutes. Difficulty is club. I don't know what that means. Let's continue. Let's get this going. Let's get this ball on the road. Let's put... The only rugby player I know is Johnny Wilkinson. Well, you're about to learn a couple more here as the Namibian team dazzle you. Sorry, Fergus. The Twickenham thing came through too late. There's too much of a delay. I need to figure that out. I think there's probably a 5-second delay because, yeah. Sorry about that.
I'm Ian Robertson, and welcome to our coverage today of this special exhibition match.
Exhibition match. What are the Namibian team called? Can someone give a quick Google of that so we know who we should be supporting? Because, you know, if it's the Springboks or if it's the All Blacks, what are the... Or the Wallabies, what are the Namibian team? Anyone? Be good to know. Club is very easy. Did you see, Fergus, the tutorial? It's probably not a bad thing. They use the shoulder buttons a lot. I'm not used to games that use the shoulder buttons so much. Okay, Jacques Berger isn't there. My favourite player is not there. Rubbish. They are called the Namibia team. Thank you, Lendon. You sucky git. Lovely stuff. Well, let's give this a go. The Well Witchers. Right, we're about to get it. Right, we need to bind to the right with X's. Bind, 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 bind. The more people we got in there. Right, R1, let's get it out. Let's get it out. Let's get it out. Long pass. Let's get some binding in. Binding, binding, binding. We don't want them to turn over. Right. So far. Oh, is it turnover? It's turnover. Don't worry, guys. Bind, bind, bind. Quick, 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 quick. We need to... No! How did he get out of that tackle? Bind, 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 bind. We've won this, surely. Turnover, 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 turnover. Punt that down the field. Let's chase that. How did he... Good turnover there. Good turnover. I was happy with that. Uh-oh. Oh, how did he get away from the... Well, is it Well Witches? Well Witches. I mean, it's not a good start. They rolled off those tackles like nobody's business. And there you were, Fergus, saying club is very easy. And yet here we are, 5-0 down.
So he's about to try to convert the try.
He's going to try and convert the try. I mean, they couldn't have made that more pointed, could they? Not a big fan of Tufan. Ooh, silence for the kicker, please. Ooh. Right. That... In the worlds of GN and BN, that was BN. That was BN. Don't worry. We go back. We go again. We're just... Right, here we go. Right, we're not going to kick it where our forwards are, which would be sensible. We're going to kick it where our backs are, and we're going to run into the space. Oh,
The clearance made. If you missed that last piece of action,
look at that tackle. Look at that tackle. Lendon saying that Tufan is his favourite player because he kicked the ball. We're going to the back of the line out here.
hooker throws it in.
Oh, no, we're not.
Stolen line out.
Uh-oh. BN. Turnover.
It goes.
We're gonna play the territory here and try and encourage them to punt it.
Big punt. This will test his nerve. Cleanly taken. Good hand. Kicks downfield.
Oh, what a kick! What a Woo! Here we go. Good.
Attacking line out.
We're going to turn this over. Well, that was good. That was good. I'm not trying to say that my rugby brain came into it there, but... Right, where do we think they're going? I think they're going at the front. No, middle.
They throw. The ball's won.
Bind in. They're going to punt that. But they're punting that back to us. That's ours. Is that straight out?
Big moment now for both sides.
Killian, hola! Welcome to this clash between Namibia and Romania. That's what you've seen. Was that Johnny Wilkinson with that kick? Exactly. It was good. We're going, what do we reckon, guys? Middle of the line out? Because actually, let's go to the front because we lost the last one.
Throw. Well taken.
Right. Out we go. He's dived over the ball. He was off his feet. Referee! That was appalling. Appalling. Dirty play from Namibia. But dirty play from Romania. That was a penalty. That was a penalty. Dirty cheating gits. Right. Let's go for the front again. Oh, what? Are they competed?
It's the throw. They're trying to secure possession. Ball comes back. Juvenal.
Here we go. No, where was the bloody backup? Where was the support? This is why I always support Romania. They do what's needed to win. Got any FIFAs on PlayStation? I do. I've got plenty of the old FIFA games. I don't have any new FIFA games, but I've got plenty of old ones. Right, middle of the lineup because right, we're going to go blindside here. And then we're going to kick it.
Back it goes. The clearance made.
Clearance made, but we're still in their half. This is good. This is good. This is good build-up play. We're playing a lot of the game in their half. We're winning the kicking battle. We're winning the aerial battle. They may be ahead, but it feels like a try is on its way. Feel like it's nearly try time. Here we go. Quick line out to the front. Let's go. Let's bind it in. Let's bind it in. And then let's get it out. Here we go. And again.
Turns it back. Centers trying to link up. Back it goes.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It feels like good build-up play here. It's getting out nice and quick. Hang on, have we seen a gap? Pick and go. Oh, we're getting better at this now. Come on. We're in the danger area still, we should say. That's a try. Score it, you. Come on. Whoo, yeah, there we go. Woohoo! On the stroke of half time, we are back in this. Namibia, what were they called? The Wichikas. Wichikas. Yeah, there we go. Oosh. Oosh, oosh, oosh. Afternoon, Fraser. Welcome to the second channel where we are playing Rugby 08 for the first time ever. I'm pretty sure this was my sister's game. We're playing Rugby 08. We are, as voted for by the viewers, it is, well, kind of. It's Namibia versus Romania. It's a tightly contested game. We're starting to get into it now. Romania got the early try, but we've worked our way back into the game, and really that was a well-deserved try. Even after we pressed the try line and it said to push X to ground the ball, we just kept passing it. But it doesn't matter. We're fine. I've never seen a double pop pass when already over the... Exactly. It said push X to ground the ball, and yet we still kept passing it when I pushed X. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how you get them. This is going to be a tough kick, though. This is a tough kick because I didn't understand the kicking tutorial earlier. Oh, I think that's okay. Big power. Oh, is it pushed wide? Pushed wide. Right, so we go into time 2 points behind, but that's much better than it could have been. And not only that, I think we've got the momentum now. I think that's given us the psychological edge. Scoring just before half-time in any sport is key. I feel like I'm getting quite animated and excited here, but I am animated and I am excited. Although I know that Charlie will be waiting for us to have some lunch soon. So we are going to continue with the second half. I think we've done all right. I don't think there's any need to panic yet and start making any subs. I don't even know if it's possible to make subs in this game. I assume so, but it's not. 2 pop passes over the line. Right, actually, let's have a little look at management. We'll have a quick look at the management. The substitutions. Do we need any substitutions? No players looking knackered yet? We're looking okay. We're looking okay. I just want to see if Jacques Berger is part of this team, because I would like him on. A lot of these players on 100% stamina. Okay, so... There's no Jacques Berger. So, right. Who's the best players on... I have no idea. Big halftime talk incoming. I think I'm just going to say more of the same. The way that second half finished, I think we're just going for more of the same in the second half. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought? Right, we're gonna do it again. We're gonna kick to the other side again, because it really seemed to throw him last time. Big kick, wrong way. And he passed it straight out. They panicked. He didn't know what he was doing there. Oh, we put them under pressure there. He does not look pleased with himself. Right. Every line-out we've done anywhere other than to the front, we've lost. So it's going to the front. Quick one. There we go. Join in. Join in, boys. Let's drive. Heave. 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 Right, it's come to a halt. That's fine. What? What happened there? Right, we're panicking here now. There's pop passes going all... What is going on? Are you a big rugby fan, John? I'm a rugby fan. Big rugby fan. That was... yeah, that was embarrassing, wasn't it? Right, we're going up at the front. Let's bind in. Let's bind in. We're not letting them get this. Decent kick, was it? I'm a bit confused by my R1s and L1s now and which way I'm going to pass the ball, because we're facing the wrong way. This wasn't the way that the tutorial went. They didn't prepare me for what would happen at half-time. We're going for another quick pop, and then we're going to go for a drive again. The driving maul really seemed to go quite well then. Here we go. No. Right, no one's passed to. We're kicking to touch. Oh, that went straight out. Bad kick, guys. Bad kick. I'm pretty sure John has been to Ireland to watch the rugby. Yeah, Fergus, have you seen that video? Yeah, so my Irish family are all from Limerick. So when I'm in Ireland, I support Munster. But I'm a Saracens fan because my dad used to play for Saracens as a kid. And so they were the team I used to see as a schoolboy. I used to go and watch them at the side of a muddy field. I know they're not the most popular team, but that's my team of choice. We're running across the field. It's not the best tactic, but Romania, they do break up. Here we go. I think we're just going to try and run this because... There's the pop. There's the pop. Oh, we ran away from the defence though. There we go. We got the ball. We got the ball. Don't worry, guys. I'm pretty sure... I remember the good old Lansdowne Road. Yes! There we go. Yeah, so I used to go and stand and watch them at the side of a muddy field. I got a picture with Francois Pinault as a child at Lansdowne Road. Yeah. So that's how I used to watch Saracens. What a try. Thank you. And I told you we were going to start the second half like we finished the first. Right. We might have to start thinking about substitutes soon. We're going to have to look at what people's stamina is like. But at the moment, we're running circles around these guys. Sorry, I have to go. Thunder, thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoyed this. This was meant to be just a quick little hour chat where I had a cup of tea. But as always, the PlayStation ended up being on. I think PlayStation 2 is my niche. That's my gimmick at the moment. But thank you very much for joining us, Thunder. And congratulations on the new nickname as well. Right, last time we went a bit wide. I think we're trying to go to the red for the power and then in the middle. Oh, that was rubbish. That's not good. That's not good. They're within 3 points as well. And that's the disappointing thing about that. I need to learn how to nail this kicking. We've not had the ball kicked to us yet, have we? Oh, we must have done at the beginning. Right. Just going to kick it into the middle. It's not the best counter-play, but, you know. Come on, counter-rucking. We're going to win this. We're going to win this. We're going to win this. No, we're not. Saw some space. Come on, yes, we've won that back, boys and girls and gang. Right, no one there. Good. Oh, but it doesn't matter. Look at this. Here he goes. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Surely. What an excellent pop ball. Oh, where did we go wrong there? Come on, let's get this back. Let's get this back. Let's get this back. Oh no. Oh no, that's not good. What was the advantage for? Oh, I pushed the wrong pass button there, didn't I? Passed it straight out. John, a pro tip is to kick the ball between the posts. Are you sure? Oh, they went for the quick line out. That's caught us off guard. Uh-oh. We've lost our heads there, guys. Oh, we've lost our heads there. They went for the quick line out. I did not see that coming. And also, when we did the tutorial, they didn't tell us anything about quick line outs, did they? Gutted. Gutted. Oh, we're gonna have to go for some. We're gonna have to go for some substitutions, right? They've not just given them their numbers, but who's struggling? 48. What is? What? Second row. We need some swaps in the second row. How many substitutes are we allowed to make? It's not telling me their positions. Fullback. Okay, it is. Hang on. Flanker, flanker. Second row. Right. You sure you want to make this continue? Yep. Right, who else is shackling? A fullback is struggling, and actually the fullback there was the problem. You know, they let him get away with that there. So we're going to put in a new fullback. Right, what are we up for next? Do we need a new fly half? The fly half is... We're at 55. Let's try... I'm just going this purely off stamina numbers here. 55 is the lowest that we've still got on there, so maybe we need to swap that around. 51, actually. For another sec... I don't think we got another second row, though. Do we have another second row? There's a 52 there as well for a prop. Right, we'll definitely have a prop that we can replace. Saddest moment on John.mp4 ever. Even sadder than we lost the last man standing match last night. I don't know if you have a short memory there. Oh, hang on, we do have a second row there. Yes. Did we have another second row? That was another question. We needed one more second row. I don't think we have it. Right, we're going to go with that. We're going to go with those substitutes. We're going to go with those substitutes. We're going to resume the game, but I'm very unhappy with that. We're going to have to get another try to win this. Thank you for the new nickname. Bye. Thunder, be off with you. Have a good day. Thank you very much. And thank you for dropping by over on the second channel, over on the John.mp4. Glad you like that. Nah, it's definitely worse in my opinion. All right, London. Fair enough. Fair enough. They've not taught me how to run out at the kicker. But that's the thing. An entire nation is crumbling in your hands. The Namibian nation are very upset. The Romanians are happy though. You got to admit though, Lendon, you didn't see the quick. What am I trying to say? The quick line out. You didn't see that coming. Right. Last time we went for the long kick sideways, it made them panic and they threw it straight into touch. So here we go. Every time. Not cleared very far. Right. We're in their half. We're going to go for the quick line out. Quick line out time. That was a penalty. Late tackle there. Right. We're going to kick this to touch. I think we're going to kick this to touch. PewDiePie will shout out John.mp4. We're going to put this to touch. We're not going to... If we've learned anything, it's that our kicking game isn't strong. So we're going for touch. Going to build into something quite exciting here. Right, this is ours. This is ours. Kick at goal for 3 points. For the 3 points for a laugh. Hang on. What's going on here? Is that the end of the game? Is that the end of the game? What? We had a penalty. Surely we play the line out. If that's the end of the game, I'm fuming. We've been robbed. We have been robbed. How do we get the penalty and not have time for the line out? The referee should have let us know that. Unbelievable. Fuming. Ah! Oh, right, well. That was rugby.mp4. Unbelievable. That's tragic. That was dodgy refereeing there. Kick to the corner. We had enough time to play that. We had the skills to convert that. We had the team to convert that. We had the passion and the energy. We had all the momentum. We've been royally done over there, and I'm not pleased about it. I am not pleased about it. Dodgy refereeing indeed, Fergus. I got mugged, definitely. It was quality rugby. I can see the rugby game coming back. I mean, we have lost a few viewers, so rugby isn't for everyone, but that's fine. Oh, that was upsetting. That was deeply upsetting and deeply distressing. Oh, never crossed the Romanian rugby team. Do you know what? The next time we play this, we're playing as the All Blacks against the Romanian rugby team. That's how pissed off I am with that. We're just going to make it completely unfair, and we're going to completely overpower them. We're going to be faster, we're going to be quicker, we're going to be stronger, we're going to be faster to the break. Our kicking's going to be far more accurate, and we're just going to destroy them. We're just going to absolutely destroy them. Fuming. What's on the lunch menu? Very good question. I think we're making wrap pizzas today, which is just, we've got some wraps and we've got some passata, so we're just going to make a pizza on a wrap. I think that's quite exciting. Which other games do you want to play the most from the collection? I don't know. I think that was a solid... I am fascinated genuinely by Quest for Sleeping Beauty. I'm fascinated by that. I think that could be a hilariously fun game. I'm here, although I have no clue about rugby. Yo, Jemmy, evidently neither do I, because Namibia just got embarrassed by Romania. That was upsetting. That was distressing. I don't know what else to say, other than that was very disappointing. Very, very disappointing. But, I'm glad that you guys seem to be enjoying the streams. Would you like me to keep doing these sort of random... every now and again, I just they're going to be fairly impromptu. It's for moments where I'm feeling sort of like uninspired, or sort of, or sort of just like I want to just chill out and have a little chat with mates. Are you guys happy for me to just do that every now and again on this channel? I'm still thinking that I might try Twitch, but I'm not sure about that yet. The streams are fun, good. Yes, please, brilliant. Fergus, no, that's fine. Yes, mate, do more. I'm on holiday from work all week, so I'll be about. Brilliant. Okay, all right. Well, we'll keep the party going, because I think we've got to try the Sleeping Beauty game. I think we've got to do a bit more rugby. I think also, Lyndon, maybe you're onto something with Burnout. People get excited every time I bring Burnout. They're making recovering a lot more tolerable. I'm really sorry that you're still suffering this long COVID. Did you get pizza yesterday, Yo Jemmy? Because I'm having a wrap pizza now. So, did you get a pizza yesterday? Was that on the menu? You've said it, Fergus. You can't take it back. I was only joking. No, you can't take it back. Good thing. Hoping you're starting to feel better, Jemmy. Did you hear there? What's going on? Connection re-successful. Can people see me? Can people hear me? Did that go down for a bit? What's going on? What is going on? Anyway, I don't know if you heard that, but when me and Charlie went and saw our apartment this morning, we realised that we were in the catchment area of a lot of takeaways. So from a year, basically, of not being able to get a takeaway, I can now. But you had a Subway for lunch, so you're happy enough with that. That's good. Fergus, you've betrayed us for the last time. I can see you, John. Sorry about that. The internet glitched. Sorry about that. But yeah, we'll do more of these then. Thank you guys very much for dropping by. And... time for me to go have a wrap pizza, so